How are you guys? I hope that you're doing good. Welcome in. Thank you for coming in. So, I thought we would kind of do like a couple of card pulls for our journals tonight. And I wanted to use this new spread. Okay, so I know that a lot of times as we're taking the time out of our day to jot down what it is that we want to manifest, right? So we're taking time out of our day to manifest, and it will feel like it's becoming more of a priority to have these conversations. And so I thought I would bring out the Ritual Planner 2025, and this one is a spread, and it's called Authenticity Spread. Okay, so I'm gonna read to you. This could be for if you're studying numerology. This could be for you if you are a life path number 2. Okay, it could be for a life path number 2. It could be talking about your second house. This could be someone with a birth date of a 2. This could also be maybe something about the second day of this month, which was July 2nd. Someone who had a birthday then, or it could just be a 2. Okay, so first I'm going to start by just let us take a moment of silence, breathing in and out. And just taking time to allow yourself to just inhale the love and inhale this frequency of pure light and love, okay? And so it is. And let us give thanks to our guides. Let us give thanks to Spirit. Let us give thanks to Mother Gaia. Let us give thanks to our ancestors, ascended masters, archangels, and source energy. And so it is, and so it be. And so it is. Okay, so now we are looking at this spread, and it's talking about authenticity. So if you feel like you need to write this down, you can. If not, maybe this is for somebody who needs to hear this. Okay, so we're going to call this a collective spread this evening. So we're going to just use a Kyle Gray angel number 2, just to kind of open up the space for us. So 2 is bringing us not only a frequency of like this could be a code, this could be an angel number. Again, use your intuition, use the energy that you hold inside that is grounding you with this number 2. Okay, so the message from the Cal Gray is union, connection to others, aligning with love. So there are opportunities for connection and union at this time. Relationship growth is imminent. Relationship growth is imminent. So that was the number 2. So if you need to write down, if you've been seeing this frequency come up a lot for you, 2, you're looking around and you're just looking. You've been noticing this number 2. So it's like, what is this number 2 frequency feel like for you? So this is where you want to take the time to just jot down what this number 2 has been feeling for you lately.
It's basically what the guys that come around and show you house for. But usually the ones that say non for plants, usually those are just. No, the stuff I have is it's the same stuff that the guys use to come to your house. Usually those don't work.
Number 2. This could even be a color. This could be a color. Could even be a scent or a smell.
What if you spray it on like the dirt and ground and stuff?
It could even be something that you've been feeling, like with your hands, and you feel it, and you're like, oh, 2. Okay, so this is what this relationship may feel like. Okay.
Would that be okay though?
So the authenticity spread by the ritual planner. The first question is asking us, how can I be more authentic? How can I be more authentic? Okay, so we're just gonna open this up right now to. We're gonna open this up. Give me one moment, okay? So at the same time, we're looking at this too, and we're saying to ourselves, how can I be authentic to myself? How can I be authentic to myself? How can I be what needs to feel like it's coming through? It's radiant. I'm going to be taking notes too, so if you see that little light in the background, it's just because I have a little bit low light in here, so. And this too, you may have to, sometimes to get comfortable, you just have to adjust your settings so you can feel more comfortable. And then, is it an affirmation? I trust my inner being. I trust my inner being. So I'm going to write that down. I like that. I trust my inner being. Okay, so right now we're going to go ahead and pull a tarot card. And I've grounded my energy, said a little prayer for the highest good of all who needs to hear this. Thank you, Divine. Okay, so I feel like a divine masculine, feminine energy. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we're looking at the Guardian Angel Messages Tarot by Radley Valentine. I found this book to be very uplifting during the time that you feel like you have been receiving and taking your notes. So I'm just going to share it. Okay, so if that's something that you're interested, make sure you get one, okay? feel like during these shifts that are going on the planet, take time to seclude your energy, find time to have conversations. I feel like a lot of you are opening up to something new here. So make sure you get some rest and you drink plenty of fluids. Keep yourself hydrated. Eat some good meals. Do your stretching. Stretching is really important. 4 of Earth. Okay, frugalness, extravagance, and control. So the question here was, how can it be more authentic? 4 of Earth is coming in. So using your own intuition, using your own energy, whatever it is you need to write down. I heard the word acceptance. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So we have acceptance. Well, actually, we have the 4 of Earth. Frugalness, extravagance, and control. What does that feel like? Frugalness. Extravagance. And control. What does that feel like? Like just hearing the word. Like if you just hear the word, what does it feel like? So just write that down, okay? You're using your own energy. There's no right or wrong way. You're just using your own energy here. Okay, now I'm going to turn this way more into the light so I can read it. Okay, this card asks you to pause and reflect on your relationship with money. Are you spending it too freely? Or are you possibly tucking it away a bit too frugally when it might be used to bring you joy? It's important to look at your financial health in a balanced way to prepare for the future, but not to the extent of not living life to its fullest in the here and now. This is a true whether the resources we are speaking of are monetary, energetic, and emotional. So you can also ask yourself, am I giving myself too freely or am I holding back too much? It's very important to be charitable to worthy organizations as well as individuals in need. Consider volunteering your time or money to causes that you feel strongly about. The angel message here, this is a message to balance the ways in which you spend money and energy. If your finances are in disarray, let us help you get them under control. If you are giving too much of your emotional energy to other people, or alternatively, being too withdrawn, we can help bring your life into balance that way as well. The additional meanings of this card is wise investing, worry about money, worrying about money, good business judgment, being too controlling, hard work that pays off. Okay, so let us take the time here to jot down if there's anything here that we can feel with this Four of Earth. This could be some kind of investment. And remember, things take time with investment. And when I think of investment, when I think of any time you're doing something with money, you're providing yourself with some type of structure. You're also allowing your space to grow with some knowledge and wisdom. So you're doing this necessary research and receiving advice too. So make sure that you just find a nice balance. And remember, calling your guides, calling your guardian angels to help you during this time if you feel that energy, okay? So this is the Four of Earth. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we're going to pull a second card. The next question is something I need to acknowledge. Something I need to acknowledge. I'm going to pull the fairy cards for this one. Something I need to acknowledge. These are also by Radley Valentine. So what is something that we need to acknowledge? Okay, so what I'm hearing too is that sometimes, how do you say this? Sometimes we can come up here and we speak like a different language, right? We're not always going to vibe at the same kind of talk and communication, but we can definitely try to understand what we're trying to use the reactions, and we're trying to get along, and we're trying to speak to other people, and we just try to find ways to communicate. So allow yourself to be different. And when I say different, just be yourself, the way you feel more comfortable and relaxed, right? Just allow yourself to be relaxed and comfortable during this time. And this is why we're saying, like, how can we be authentic, right? So the question is something I need to acknowledge. What do I need to acknowledge? So has there been a theme that's coming up for you? And this is where you want to try to get a little organized right now. You can try to get a little organized, try to clean, clean your room, make new space. Um, Something I thought of too is this could be a time for you to look at how you want to be comfortable. Not only how you want to be comfortable, like, do you want to set up a new room? You want to buy some new furniture? You want to get a new chair? Something that just helps you sit, look, and just feel comfortable and said, I'm sitting here and I'm grateful. Okay, so what do we need to acknowledge? Comfort is very important. Not only is being comfortable very important, but you get a lot more done when you feel comfortable. So we have 12, awakening. Change the way you're looking at the situation. Embrace your uniqueness. A temporary pause in the action. Temporary pause in the action. So you have awakening, the number 12. What do I need to acknowledge? What does that feel like? Taking a pause. Taking a pause so you can reflect back onto what it is that you are needing to do also. And we're going to keep going. The third question is a message from my spirit guides. A message from my spirit guides. What is the message from my spirit guides? And remember, only take what resonates from you, for you. And we're going to do Love Your Inner Goddess. And that came right after the second, what is it that I need to acknowledge? And awakening came through. So whatever you feel like comes with that awakening, what is it that you need to let go of? What is it that you need to forgive? What is it that you need to process so you can just forgive and let go? And now we're here with what is the message from Spirit Guide, from your Spirit Guide. What is the message from your Spirit Guide? And we're using Love Your Inner Goddess. Two hearts, the one soul sisterhood. Soul sisters, you got 38. Soul sisters. Soul sisters. Okay, so a message from your spirit guide, soul sisters. Number 38. So a message is coming through to remember that you are here to also help the collective raise your frequencies and vibrations. Okay? You are being emotionally and psychologically influenced by the people around you more than you may realize. Sometimes this is good. They uplift and inspire you and help you feel loved and loving. However, sometimes you can sense that being truly yourself in a situation could result in unwanted conflict, and you undermine yourself to keep the peace. You'll find that the moment you stop doing this, some difficulties you've been having in moving forward will fall away, almost as if by magic. The relationships worth holding on to can handle a little more truth, even if its feathers get ruffled before being smoothed over with love once more. So, your spiritual guidance here. Some relationships nourish your soul while others damage it. A nourishing relationship has an effect on your soul just like nourishing food does on your body. It makes you feel good, increases your energy to live your life and enhance your well-being. Healthy relationships for your soul are those that uplift, inspire, and help you become more of yourself and fearlessness. They do not drag your spirit down into anxiety and confusion. Some people may love you, but just know how to be in a relationship with you that is healthy for your soul. With much people, you will either need to show them how to be in your life in a soul-loving way, or take extra special care of yourself when you are around them. Sometimes this will not be enough or protect you from the negative influence of the relationship, and you will need to walk away. This can be sad and yet also create space for your soulmates to enter your life. So the message here is, you know what you require yourself to do. You know what you need to do. You know how to say no. Try not to feel so guilty when you have to create this space in boundaries. Know that you are just overcoming some kind of incident, and this too shall pass. Be your own best friend first, okay? Fill your cup so it can runneth over for others.